This is Murwillumbah on the New South Wales north coast. When I bought my house here behind me 6 months ago, I was told that it was above the 100-year flood line. That's where I'm currently standing. You can see the levee wall behind me, which is expected to go at any minute now. My kids and dog are waiting patiently to evacuate. This is climate change. We have had so many of these events. We can't keep calling things 100-year unprecedented events. This is happening, it's happening now. And what more is it going to take for our government to take action this decade? This is caused by the burning of fossil fuels. It is caused by an atmosphere that's been supercharged by burning of fossil fuels and emissions. It's time for the government to act now to slash emissions this decade. So the water here in Murwillumbah has started to recede, but there have been neighbours arriving all day long with boats and kayaks, just taken to the water to see if they can see how their houses look. There was one older man here earlier who had heart surgery 7 weeks ago, who just paddled down with his daughter to see how badly damaged his house had been. The last disaster like this here, the last major flood, happened here in 2017, so that's only 5 years ago. So is this going to happen in another 5 years? In another 2 years? This is the reality of what we're looking at with climate change, and communities like this, we just can't cope, can't keep doing this over and over and over again. We need political will and political leaders who are going to slash emissions now, this decade, before these climate change impacts become any worse. Yesterday, this whole area was filled with water, and today it's just filled with the ruined belongings from people's home. Every single street looks exactly the same. We can't actually start cleaning up yet because we're still under water restrictions. We're going to run out of water probably in the next day. It's just devastating. I spoke to a woman earlier who said that she had lost her house 5 years ago and she lost it again 2 days ago. I mean, how would you cope with that? I don't know how emotionally you would deal with something like that. These events are becoming more frequent and more severe as our atmosphere warms due to greenhouse gas emissions. And we have policymakers who continue to fund new fossil fuel projects. Right now, the people of Queensland and the Northern Rivers, we don't want your thoughts and prayers. What we need are policies, and we need you to stop funding fossil fuel projects and think about the future of all of these people and of our kids and the next generation.